This is the fourth video for section 7.2. Here we're going to summarize the different cases we have. The first case is corresponding to our first example. When we have a right triangle ABC, that we know angle B is 55 degree and 40 second. Side B is 8.94 meter and side A is 25.1 meter. And then we calculate sine of A equals to approximately equal to 2.3184379. So this situations, we said there's no sine value is going to be greater than 1. So there's no triangle. So the first one says, if applying the law of sines result in an equation having sine of B or sine of A or sine of C, whatever the angle we have, is greater than 1, that means there is no triangle satisfy the condition. So there is no triangle. We can stop here. We do not need to continue. Second, if sine B is between 0 and 1, not equal to 0, not equal to 1, then we either have 1 or 2 triangles satisfy the given condition. So that is corresponding to our example 2, or both example 2 and example 3. Example 2 is the example having 2 triangles. Example 3 is the example have only 1 triangle. So to find those 2 triangles, we're going to use, once we're using the sine of B equal to some answer K, then once we're using the inverse function to get angle B, just like that, then normally B is in first quadrant. To find the second triangle, we're still going to use the same B from the previous one. To continue to find the second angle, we're going to continuously using the B we got from the first one. Then we're going to find, I'm going to labeling them B2. It's going to using 180 degree minus B, which B2 is going to be in the second quadrant. And since we're talking about sine value in both quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 are positive. So that means for the same sine value, if I'm going to talking about the inverse direction or the inverse function, directly from the calculator, I will get the angle in the first quadrant. From that angle, if I'm taking 180 minus that angle, I got a different angle in quadrant 2, but have the same sine value. And then because we have two different angles, we might end up with two different triangle situations. That means both angle B and then angle B2 works. Or we end up with only one triangle. That means B2 doesn't make any sense. Or one of the B or B2 doesn't make any sense, will make the triangle or the sum of all 3 triangles greater than 180.